Hello everyone, I Anjali welcome you all on this online study platform. Today I am here to teach you mathematics. So let's begin with our chapter 2, that is Roman numerals. Introduction. Usually we use the decimal system, that is Hindu Arabic system, to write the numerals. Example 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. But sometimes we use Roman numerals in our daily life. Example, clocks and watches for hours, numbering of the classes in the school, parts of a question, etc. That is, in our daily life where we use Roman numerals, you can see in clocks and watches for denoting hours it is given. For classes in the school, just like 1, class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4, and sometimes we use parts of a question, like in question 1 there are 5 types, so that 5 parts we denote in the Roman numerals. So these are the uses of Roman numerals. To write Roman numerals we use 7 symbols, namely I, V, X, L, C, D and M. So let's see these Roman numerals and the value. You can see this I denotes 1, this V denotes 5, this X denotes 10, this L denotes 50, this C denotes 100, this D denotes 500 and this M denotes 1000. So with the help of these 7 symbols we can write any Hindu Arabic numerals. Now there are some rules for forming the Roman numbers. Rule number 1. Repetition of symbols means addition of their values. No symbol is repeated more than 3 times in a Roman number. Means if any symbol is repeated, it means we will do addition there. But we can repeat only up to 3 times, not more than 3 times. Example, I denotes 1, and because here 2 times I is given, so 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. Next is X. Here X is repeated 3 times, so according to this rule number 1, we will add this X 3 times. The value of this X is 10. So we will add this 10 up to 3 times. It will give 30. Next example is C. C denotes the symbol 100, and because this C is repeated 3 times, we will add this 100 3 times, that gives the value 300. Rule number 2. When a symbol of smaller value is placed on the right of a bigger symbol, we add their values to find the Roman numerals so formed. Means when the numbers are given in decreasing order, then we will do addition there. Example, XII. Here X means 10, I means 1, and again I is given 1. So because according to this rule 2, what we will do? We will do addition here, because this symbol is given in descending order. So after addition the answer will come 12. Take another example, DC. D means 500 and C means 100. This is given in decreasing order. So according to this rule, we will do addition here. 500 plus 100 will give 600. You can take, let us take some more example. X, V. This X means 10 and V means 5. So this is given in descending order. According to this rule, we will add and it will give value 15. Rule number 3. When a symbol of a smaller value is placed on the left of a bigger symbol, we subtract their value to find the Roman numerals so formed. Means when the numbers are given in increasing order, then we will do subtraction there. We will subtract the smaller number from the bigger number. Example, IV. I means 5 and V means 1. It is given in descending order. So here we will do subtraction according to this rule number 3. We will subtract the smaller number from the bigger number. The answer will come 4. Take another example, XC. X is 100 and C is 10. It is given in descending order, or we can say this smaller value is placed on the left side of this bigger symbol C. So according to this rule 3, we will do subtraction. We will subtract the smaller number X from this bigger number C. That is 100 minus 10. The answer will come 90. Take another example, that is CD. C is 500 and D is 100. According to this rule number 3, this smaller value C is placed on the left of this bigger symbol D. So we will do subtraction. So we will subtract smaller number 100 from this 500. The answer will come 400. Rule number 4. When a smaller number is placed between two numerals of greater value, it is always subtracted from the greater numeral immediately following it. Example, XIV. According to this rule, what it is given? The smaller number I is placed between the bigger value X and V. I is smaller than X and V. So according to this rule 4, we will subtract this smaller value from the greater value immediately following it. Means which number is following I? That is V. So we will subtract this 1 from this V. The value of V is 5. So we will subtract this 1 from 5 and the answer will come 14. Let us take another example, XXIX. XX, because here according to rule number 1, the symbol is repeated. So we will do addition here, 10 plus 10. But according to this rule number 4, the smaller value I is placed between X and X. So we will do subtraction here. And we will subtract this I from the greater numeral immediately following it. So which 10 is following this I? This x. So we'll subtract this 1 from 10. So after that the answer will come 29. Let us take another example. LXXIV. L after that given x means L is bigger value and x is smaller value. So according to rule number 2, we will do addition. Now after that x, again x is given. So because the value is repeated, so according to rule number 1, we will do addition here. Now we can see IV is given. So according to this rule number 4, I is placed between x and v. So we will subtract the smaller number from the greater numeral immediately following it. So we will subtract 1 means I from this 5 which is immediately following. So answer will come 50 plus 10 60 plus 10 70 plus 5 minus 4, that is equal to 74. I hope you understood this rule number 4. Next rule is 5. Symbols V, L and D are never repeated and never subtracted. Means we cannot repeat V, L and D, and we cannot subtract these symbols V, L and D. Let us take the example. We cannot write V as 5 plus 5 because it will give 10, and 10 we denote as x. So means the repetition of V is wrong here. Next, take example L. L is 50 and second L is also 50. So if we will do according to rule number 1, we will do addition because the number is repeated. So answer will come 100. But we know 100 denotes C. So it means this is wrong. So we cannot repeat L also. And similarly D also cannot be repeated. Next one is V, L and D are never subtracted also. So let's see. Vx, as according to rule number 3, when a symbol of a smaller value is placed on the left of a bigger symbol, we subtract their value. So here in this, if V and X is given, because V is smaller than X and it is placed to the left of the value X. So according to rule number 3, we have to subtract. So if we will subtract it, we will subtract like 10 minus 5. The answer will come 5. But we know 5 is denoted as only V. So we cannot denote any Roman number with two symbols, that is V and Vx. So it means Vx is wrong. So we cannot subtract. Let us take another example. LC. According to rule number 3, when a smaller value is placed to the left of a bigger value, we do subtraction. So we'll subtract this L means 50 from this bigger value C, that is 100. Answer will come 50. And we know that 50 denotes letter L. So this number 50 cannot be symbolized as L also and LC also. It means this is wrong. So we cannot subtract L. And similarly, we cannot subtract d also. For easier, you can see here the numbers v, l and d cannot subtracted and cannot repeated. Only I, X, C and M can be repeated, and only these can be subtracted. So for easier, you can see the value starts from 5, cannot be subtracted and cannot be repeated also. So I hope you all understood these 5 rules. So with the help of these 5 rules, solve the exercise 2. This is your homework. Do it with the help of these 5 rules. Thank you all of you.